Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's play chess. And we have made no progress. I mean, in Blitz, we have not reached 1500 yet. We'll try to reach 1500 plus 1550 maybe. That's too far a goal, but let's see. I miss rapid chess as well. We'll play that maybe if we get bored from this format. What is this again? Someone played it new kind of. Yeah, we'll now put bishop on f5 because he has fianchettoed it. So you want to take my bishop, but so okay. I'll go back. No worries. Can I put knight on e4? Maybe I can put. Want to repeat? Actually, I didn't want to repeat. What is up now? Should I put knight on e4 or play 5? Is going to come He's going to come to b5 if I play f5. He'll play b5. Then what happens? Uh, let's see. b5, rook b8 maybe. Takes and we get open file. Now takes and we win a pawn. Why are they so careless about giving a pawn? They always seem to do it. Again, I'll go back. What about we win another pawn? What about that? So you have to give up your bishop now. So he's very careful about not giving up his bishop. Should we go queen g5 or queen b6? Uh, let's come here. c5. Rook takes and rook will take. Maybe rook a5. But then they will bring us another rook. c5 will spoil my structure. Knight f6. Knight f6 maybe. Yeah, knight f6. Later I can. Yeah, he did just that. What about rook takes? Rook takes and hmm, yeah, there was no threat. That's why I was thinking. Hmm, hmm, why do I do this? Wait, yeah. I'm not losing my rook, right? Queen c5, I'll come rook d8 or maybe first take. Yeah, I have to first take. I also have knight e8, so it shouldn't be worrisome. There is h6 and g5. At least I can play h6. So just have to play quick now. Maybe I have bishop. Uh, oh, oh no, solo on time. Yeah, here, rook comes. I have squares, but he will definitely check. This happens when you go low on time. Yeah, it's about time. Fuck it now. Let's play another game. Now I will not get low on time. I was playing so good. Will keep up with the opponent's time. That's what our aim is from this game. Remind me to do that. C3 and planning d4. d4 successfully achieved. Bishop b3. Yes, nothing is hanging. Again, we will come here. I don't want to give up my good bishop, but okay, I cannot play b3. Can I play? Let's play a3 first. So he is still not threatening my pawn. Uh, how about we pin his knight? That would be good. So he breaks the pin. Uh, not at all shocking. Queen takes. Uh, let's come back and provoke g5. g5 आजा अगर दम है तो आजा. I'm sure he will not play g5. As of now, we cannot play. Yeah, we cannot play bishop b3, but we can play bishop d3. How about e5 now? e5 pawn takes, knight cannot take, and he is pinned. He'll play g5. I'll take. Yeah, I should this work. I mean, this should work. e5. First e5 doesn't work for him. e5 takes, takes. g5. It still doesn't work. So I'm sure we are winning a piece here. He also has bishop f3, but still doesn't work because rook is defended. What is he going to do next? Rook d8 also doesn't work. Maybe then we have to play queen e2. Oh, we lost. What happened? Now I will take with the knight. That's the thing. But we have threats. Actually, we don't have any. I thought I had queen e4, but queen e4 knight takes. Maybe we should have something here. Is pawn up. It's just a pawn up. Here he'll take queen. We take his queen. Let's say place this. Then we'll take. If he takes, I take. Yeah, I mean queen sec. Maybe it's a blunder. Maybe it's a brilliancy. Let's see what it is. I mean, if he takes, he will prove his name. Like foolish knight. We'll find out was this knight foolish or genius. And you lose rook, my friend. And your knight was foolish indeed. What a poetic end to your to this game. I mean, both of your knight are foolish. Love it. इसका तो एनालिसिस बनता है. We will analyze this game at least. Hmm. Correct, 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 correct. Here d4 or bishop e3. d4 takes knight c3, and okay, bishop d3 is better than bishop b3. Understandable, because you saw right that bishop b3 knight a5 came, and later knight sits at c4, but with bishop d3 we don't allow that to happen. Understandably, better move is bishop d3. But now bishop g5, it says that you can allow this capture because the threat, again, the threat is of e5. Fine. Bishop c2 is also good. Now e3 again, best move here, and bishop g5 again, best move. h6 and bishop h4 again, best move. e5 again, again, again. Yeah, here I had queen f5, which threatened the same, and this is a blunder. Queen e4 is a blunder. It is a sacrifice, but it is a blunder. Yeah, I didn't see queen f5, bro. It Look, what is the threat with queen f5? The threat is to take this knight, and let's say you defend it with this. Obviously, we have f4, but other than that, we take this knight, and that is mat. I mean, there is a threat of mate. So you win a lot of things. You win. Let's say what happens. Let's say this. What happens to take? Oh, to take, he has prepared escape square. That doesn't work. So interestingly, you had to go bishop g3, again attacking because it is a pinned base, and now you cannot defend it. Why you cannot defend it? because you don't have 97. This is mate because queen has not moved. Last time we saw, we took his knight on f3 and queen took it back. So queen moves and king has escaped square. But this time, this is a checkmate, right? So this was the right sequence of which we didn't find, but this which we played was pretty cool. Sacrificing a queen, and we confused him because we are Confucius. Okay, so Indian Confucius. Fine. What else? He could have played rook f8, defending, and now f4 doesn't fall. That's the point. So and it you defend everything. So yeah, queen f5 was a vital move. Fine. But after that, we had calculated if he cannot take with the knight. Yeah, this is very difficult move to find. After that, we had calculated all this that a rook e8 and we take his knight. Now, at this point, to equalize material, he has to take, but then this is attacked. When you move, I also move my bishop. So bishop h4 or this is bishop f5. Again attack. But I would have done something like bishop c5 or b4 or h5, which is fine. And here he resigns. At 2 minutes on the clock he resigns. Let's play another game. And we are still stuck on the same rating. Still no progress. But we will follow advice of keeping up on time with the opponent. This guy is 1570, so we'll get a lot of rating points. Assuming that we beat him, knight takes or queen takes. Well, queen takes looks good because there's no knight taking our queen. It must be good. We can also play c4. We can also play bishop e3, f4. We cannot play, but we can castle or play knight c3. So, what should we do? We castled. Do we have e5? Pawn takes. Knight takes this. Maybe this is a good move because next move here will go rook here. But what he'll do, take, and bring his bishop. So, how about rook d1 and we play this? We haven't calculated. Maybe we are doomed, maybe we are not. This is knight cannot move. Pawn takes, knight cannot take. This is a checkmate. So the threat is real. But which we forgot was that he can just move his fucking knight. Yeah, he can just move his knight. Then what you're gonna do? Yeah, he just did that. Moved his knight. Should I play bishop b5? That could be a good move. Bishop f4 or bishop b5. Bishop b5 takes, and this bishop is doing some good work. Maybe we can sacrifice our pawn as well. That could be a thing as well. Or maybe we can First play bishop f4, then bishop b5. So what is his threat? His threat again is to take this. We shouldn't have done this. Now I think that it was not a good move. Uh, is there any way to defend this pawn? Maybe queen d5. We can try queen d5, and rook will take. Then we will. If he doesn't take, this is coming. So this I didn't saw, but it's still fine. What about bishop e5? Bishop e5 comes bishop here. Bishop takes. So so we'll come back with our rook, right? And this thread is still on. Fine. I think we are ahead. I mean, in position, we are much better. Knight b5 is coming. c7 or d6. We are getting one of the square. That one of the square is surety. We'll either get d6 or c7. Only way to stop knight c7 is, I think, rook b8 or king d7, king d8. That's not the only way. I mean, I said a lot of ways. Uh, what about knight d6? That's what we are going for, right? Uh, yeah, let's go. Because now he cannot play bishop d7, which he wanted to play. His knight cannot come to c4. Also, there are threats of bishop g5. For now, f6 is there. f6, pawn takes, knight takes. Bishop takes, and that's bad. How about we activate you know why I did play this? Because he wanted to come here. Now he cannot move his knight, but I'm not sure because he can play f6, right? So is this move good or not? I don't know. What we want to play in long run is rook c1 and c4. This is what we should play. I take. We gave him some activity, that's for sure. b3 and c4 maybe. b3 and a4 is also good. Yeah, this is fine. And c4 immediately. He is also low on time. We have to look out for Yeah, again, lot of pressure on him. Somehow I win against 1570 rated player and lose against 1400 and 1370. What the heck? Uh, Knight c3, we played rook d1, bishop g. This was also fine. Now we had to play queen a4 again because. So are we giving up this pawn? Pawn takes, and yeah, we are giving up a pawn. We are getting a lot of things is this is pinned. Knight is pinned two ways. So yeah, sacrificing a pawn was the right move. Clinging on to a pawn was not good. But our options of playing bishop b5 and bishop f4 were second best and third best moves. Now yeah, I also thought about queen c3. D takes, it's saying D takes, knight takes, and e6. Yeah, and what if a rook has to give itself up, right? Rook b5, a6, rook a5, b6, and you cannot go anywhere. Yeah, this is this one move changed evaluation to our favor. Bishop d2, you want to enter like this. Correct. Yeah, a4 is a very common idea to knight setting on b6. I, I later thought about a4, but then we had better options. c4 was also good opening up position. So c4, if once position opens, we want to enter with rook. That's why c4 is important. So basically, it's saying that do something, and what we did was okay. I was worried about, honestly, I was worried about knight f5. I didn't want it this knight to get exchanged, but actually what I missed was that even if he takes, this pawn will stay here. This pawn will stay in black's camp. It will give him lot of troubles. That's the point. So now he cannot play knight f5 because I can take. Yes, that was my idea. But he can play knight d7, attacking e5. We moved we moved our defender, so he'll attack it now. Fine. And I'm interested whether knight c5 is good or knight d6. Both are fine, but knight c5, bishop c6, and b3. Okay. Rook AB1 it is saying. C4 is there. Why not B3? It's a good move. It's a decent move. Bishop C1. Oh my god. A lot of moves of bishop maneuvering. We saw it. I mean, पहले भी देखा और अब भी it is saying that maneuver the bishop. We're playing good chess, don't you think so? We're playing very good chess, but it's just that we are losing on time. We did one game. Exchange French and castle and rook e8. Do we play c5 here? Let's go, why not? Yeah, now I like it. If he had taken, maybe not so much, but now I like it. Knight f8 to e6, and we want to exchange this bishop. That's what we want. Take with the queen. This move doesn't work. Uh, so I'm thinking about knight d7, but when I will exchange this knight, then this will get vacant. That's the main worry. But then how do we create something? Yeah, maybe we have to first play b5. Yeah, we have to first play b5. Let's come over here. Very creative. I think we shouldn't worry about this bishop if we exchange it for this good knight. Is okay. He didn't allow that. I don't have anything or what? I have to play h6. This knight sucks. Uh, Maybe now I have knight g5. Let's see if it works. It will come queen g3 or what? What happens to knight e4? Knight take, bishop takes, and pawn takes, and rook takes. We will win this bishop. That's the only active plan that I see. But maybe he is not threatening much. So let's wait and watch. Now I don't have that move. So let's play this. Pawn takes. 100% we are losing this game. Damn sure we're gonna lose this one. Ugh, I don't even have rook g6, queen g6 if he plays rook takes. Knight is there. What about, yeah, f6? But f6 he takes. Don't have anything. Maybe only option is fuck. No, no, it's not lost. Uh, Defend it. This pawn is important. So threat is this. Is just a pawn up, which we can recover. Oh, I was already defending. I had to play rook g6. I had to go rook g6 because now if he takes, it's not good for me. This king is weak. As there's two, three pawns. They are weak. I have a nice rook battery. Also, I have bishop. So he defends this one. So we also defend this one. Maybe rook c6. No, it doesn't work. But rook g6 will play next. We can also push it. Should we play like this? If he comes up, that's not good for him. So he is going to go back or somewhere here. We are taking this pawn. Yeah, we'll take. Hmm, let's go. Rook takes. Actually, I can take with the pawn as well. What should I do? Let's take with the rook. And play king f8 for safety. Play f5 as well. F5, yeah. F5, g6, h4, king f2. Mm, let him take. We are going to go here, or we will enter like this. Yeah, we're going to enter. We enter now. You lose this pawn. No, you don't. Threat is this. Mm, oh no. We have nothing. We were winning this game. Look at the dominance with just one pawn. Yeah, this is checkmate. This one is maybe it loses on time. Now it's drawable. Is it? He will regret it. And what did I do? Oh my god. What a skill, yeah, to draw in a winning position. Amazing skill. Hats off to you, brother. I'm quite like you. I do it more often. That's the difference. Uh, Wait. Yeah, activity, guys, activity. You are able to do it because of the activity. Always keep your paces in active squares. Go for that activity, not for material. Also in life. Also, if chess is your life, bishop d6, c5, c4, bishop uh, d6 first. Yeah, I had to play knight c6. It says knight c6 is better than knight d7. Now queen k6. I'm thinking, what about queen b6? Just simple rook here, then and bishop d6 takes, rook e1, rook takes, queen takes, and knight f8. Okay, yeah, the structure looks good. Hmm, fine. So knight on c6 doesn't allow this knight b5. Yeah, I had to first go b5, then a5, followed by a5. So now rook a6 is the idea. Correct. Queen d8. What does queen d8 do? So he had first take with bishop, knight takes, and rook takes. Oh my god. Rook takes, pawn takes, knight takes, c4. Interesting. And after you take the rook, you're in position of total dominance. Yeah. Yeah, you are actually not sacking your rook, but for time being you're sacking it. But now this is almost equal. It takes a3, rook rook a6 or rook f6. Rook f6 doesn't make sense to me that much. Maybe it should, because still this pawn is hanging, right? Still the pawn is hanging, and you won't enter like this. Cut off king. Oh, b5 is good. E5, knight cannot take, and takes. So takes, and bishop enters. So wait, b5. What if take? Bishop takes. Fine. Now rook f6. This was like a mistake. Basically, he had to. What I'm thinking is that he had to somehow free this rook somewhere, like do something with the rook. Yeah, rook b2. Yeah, do something with the rook. Rook b2, rook e2 or f2, or knight e5. Yeah, knight e5 back to where it was. It also defends e4. It also covers g6 square. Now bishop e6 coming back for was uh, more in the spirit, but I thought I had to offer activity which he can just ignore. King f2, and after king f2 we don't have anything, right? Yeah, we don't have anything. But taking was a big mistake, and the e takes was wrong. You have to take with the rook. King f8 correct. Or rook d3. Or rook d3, rook d2, e3, e2, something like that. This, but yeah, rook b8, good find. Rook b8, good find. Had to be rook b1. But I had to go not rook b2 check. I thought he'll go back, but he had king h3 square. That's why I had to go here, which he cannot stop from me from taking, right? This is not defendable. So maybe it is a draw. Like I'll keep giving him checks. That's how it is draw. यहाँ तक देख लिया. फिर I had to prepare a mating net g5, and let's say he takes, which he had to take, otherwise I'm mating him. He takes now this escape square. So first not take, first rook f2. Yeah, again threat of mate. So rook h1 now takes. So again threatening. So what is our threat now? Let's say he continues pushing. Then we have time to come here. What will happen is that we'll go rook b6. That's a new way. I mean, I thought we will go rook g6. I mean king g6 and g4, and this is how we'll mate. Rook b6 is interesting, but what happens after this? I mean, I think rook c6 comes here, and then you promote. If you first promote, then you lose. So after this, you have to come. This threat is mating one move earlier. Now you cannot stop this. King has no square. Rook can't do anything. This won't help. So it's basically a mate. One thing you can try is g4, to which you're gonna go, yeah, rook b3, and this is mate. Fine. But what did I do? I I played. I did play g5, but to h I took. That was the mistake. I had to go here. Sorry, I had to go here. Tough move, yeah. But still, I had chance to prepare a meeting net. But I played. Yeah, this was rust. This was rust. I had low on time. Otherwise, you won't make this kind of mistakes. Giving him squares. Yeah, if your king was somewhere here, then you can do that. But yeah, fine. He was completely winning. He didn't find many moves. He had meeting one. Yeah, I saw many meeting ones. Like over here as well. He had queen f4. Again, there is queen f4. Thousand ways of winning, and you have to find one, but you don't find it. Here, he had to, yeah, pin it, pin the pawn. The endgame technique. There is endgame technique when king and queen versus pawn and king. When pawn is here and king is somewhere, and your king is away, and you give check with the queen to the king in a way that next move pawn cannot advance. That's the basic. And again you push, uh, you come with you come you come up with the king near the pawn, and you keep giving checks in a way that his pawn cannot expand, like the spin. Sometimes spin, sometimes check. That's the way. That was the technique. And here, oh my god, I had chance of winning. I rushed. I rushed it. Rook f2. When you win his gain and you promote and you win. I had many chances. Fuck. Let's play another game. We're about to reach 1500. So our setup will be this. We will also find setup. Uh, Now I should take because he wants to play e4. Or should I just play this? Let him push knight d7, knight c6, and eventually we can win that pawn. Most of the time, this is how I win. Like grabbing one pawn, then grabbing second one. He's now thinking, I cannot take, he cannot push. This is a mastermind move by the mastermind himself. I want to push knight, I want to play knight c6 next move. Uh, f6 or queen e8. You know what, let's play queen e8 because we don't want f6. We want h6 and he'll move. After h6 he cannot play bishop h4, so he has to move. We'll play knight c6. Uh, to f6, this his weakness will get exchanged. My pawn base was getting weak. So now we'll first, should we play d4 or not? Does d4 trap his bishop? I think it does. So he's going to sack it and we're going to accept it. Fine by me. Sack your knight or bishop. So he wants to come. This is what he wants. Queen h5. I can play f6, f5, or knight c6. Does knight c6 work? Or does king g7 and this work? Hmm, everything should work. Uh, I like this more. So to queen h5 will go rook h8 and we will have our king safe back in here. So we can take this pawn, right? Yeah, it is free. It is up for grabbing. If we win this game, we still reach only 1499. Played something. I didn't thought this move can will happen. Now he has a lot of threats. Rook g8, he can take. Oh, I don't like it. I missed this move. Uh, Knight takes, but uh, then rook will take. We can try that. Let him take. We can try that move, yeah. First, he has to find that only move is rook takes. For him to stay in game, he has to play rook takes. Then the thing is that after knight takes, we move maybe here, and this is pinned, so he will give some checks. Let's see what happens. Oh, fuck! It's a double check. I didn't see that. It's a double check. Fuck. But now we go. This is hanging. This is hanging. If he gives me check, I'm going to take it. So this is even better for us. Yeah, buddy. Sorry. Bishop h3. Hmm. But first f6. He lose. He loses on time. So bishop e7 was no, bishop c7 is also good. And here not f6. We need right. I'm playing some amazing moves, guys. I'm playing some amazing moves. h6 again. Very cool move. And now I had to play knight c6. But I mean, his bishop was trapped. Yeah, I mean, that's a temptation you cannot resist. You have to play that move. So yeah, f5. I thought that f5 would be good. I was worried about that. Yeah, something. This is completely winning for him. And even rook takes is fine, but this is the fucking best move. And also king f6 is best because okay, actually I didn't had any option. Anywhere I go, that is a checkmate. I had no options. Okay, king f6. Now he had to play check with knight, not with queen. And that check is with other knight. Because now you cannot take this piece. You cannot take this fucking piece and you have to move. Then you play check with queen. Now your queen is free. Your knight will be free. It's not pinned now. That's why. So you go f6 and he takes this. Not even the rook. He takes this. Wow. And you lose a complete rook. Yeah, this was so fucking bad. If he had played it right, he was in time pressure. He was maybe in dilemma of whether he should take with the rook or knight. He was calculating that. Yeah. So here I was thinking, what about this move? But then the king is safe, our knight is safe, everything is safe. So he cannot play this, but he cannot play even that. So he had to play queen h6. So this knight cannot move. You play knight d7, reinforcing this thing. So basically he pinned me, right? This okay. fine. I'm bored now. I think I should go now. You get you get bored after playing, after streaming so much. I've not streamed so much, but I've been coming daily for 4 or 5 days now. You get bored. It's a tough job. I mean, it's not a job. It's only been an hour. We can do some fun stuff, and but I don't know what stuff is fun. Wait a second. Wait a second. Bored. Let's play bot. I haven't played. I don't play bots, but let's play today. Which bot should we play? Uh, there's this, there are some new bots, and Danny Rance has made his bot, and it's his Grand Monster Danny. He had to add this Grand Monster, right? Because otherwise he's not 3000. He had to add Grand Monster there. Let's first beat this bitch. Yeah, Sicilian, you want to play? Yeah, Sicilian. Let's go. It fits in correctly. So 96. Get all the protection you can while you can. I don't believe in protection. I mean protecting pawns. Bishop c4 b5. Yeah, I know you are watching me closely. I can sense that. That's cause you a bitch. f3 or bishop d2. Bishop d2 should work as well. Even now, are we losing this pawn? I mean, am I losing this pawn? Yeah, yeah. I'm losing that pawn. Why is it playing so good? Actually, I'm not losing that pawn. Look at that move, bitch. Uh, what about knight d5 now? See, you go back. Uh, now I'm going to. Should I protect or take this knight? Both looks good, and we are not going to lose on time. This is exciting, right? I mean, that feels boring. That chess. Uh, Fine, bishop d3 looks good to me. Let's play that move. Okay, trying to win a pawn. Only Falcon. Yeah, let's take. It's fine. Let's take. And we're going to castle. Mm, 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 mm. Do you think I'm worried about this one, bro? If you think that way, you're not correct. Take another one. Take it, take it. Oh, I should have played 94 earlier, maybe. Queen c4. C4 locks my bishop in, which I generally don't like, but maybe it's a good move. I can say it's a good move. Do I have something here? Uh, tudum tudum tam tum tam 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 tudum tam tum. Uh, yeah, let's bring this thing back. I mean, what is it talking about? Walls are closing in on you. Your walls are broken, bro. I'm going to play c5 now. How are you fighting that move? Okay. Okay, basically no 1300 plays such a move, right? It's a dumb fuck move anyway, but still, no one plays it. Uh, Bishop takes b7. I'm thinking of sacrificing, yeah? d6. I'll take d6, I'll take this, I'll push, and nothing happens maybe, or something happens. Wait. I take, he takes. Correct. I take, he takes. I want to push d7. Only square for him is d8. I'll go bishop b6. He's going to get mated. This is wonderful sacrifice. I love it. See my. Okay, wait. Yeah, it does work. It does work. A brilliant move. Could I want to you to think you have a chance? So she says immediately that it's a brilliant move, which I don't believe that. Okay, rook here, here. What should I play? As if she had a control over my brilliant move. I mean, she allowed me to play a brilliant move. Let's put it that way. She allowed me, otherwise I wouldn't have played it. Rook c7 or rook b6. What should I play? Rook c7. Uh, I think rook c7 is a good move. Yeah. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. Yes, maybe. Or what about again sacrificing? This time queen? No, I don't want to sacrifice queen. He said miserable mortals. Wow. I'm going to show this to someone. We want to stop you from coming, robots. Oh, Take this pitch now. Again, a sacrifice. Okay, it's a blender. It's fun watching you struggle. Okay, I'm not struggling. Okay, I take your pawn. Pardon me for that. Now, should I trade or not? Maybe. This is just a maybe. Maybe, baby. Now take this pitch. Your courage to push forward. Wow. Wow. What a beauty. Rook A1. Uh, yeah. So the thing is that after I play Rook A1, maybe she can play this move. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried. Yeah. Yeah, this move is there. That is the problem. Otherwise, Rook A1 would have been a very good move. Okay, but still I can push. I can play a Bishop C4. That's very good move. Yeah, I wanted to do some stylish stuff. That's why I wanted to play Rook A1. But Bishop C4 does it better. Okay, I'm threatening mate, and how I don't know how this thing will defend it. See at this thing. Yeah. Now I'm fucked. A little bit fucked. I know that. That's fuck. Hmm. I should have exchanged. I don't want to get beaten by this thing. Oh my god. Ah, la. Thing is, I'm losing this bishop. That's the worry I have right now. Hmm. Bishop takes. Knight here. Oh no, I should have thought. Maybe first sacrifice and then bishop c4 would have been good. Focus now, focus. We have to find something. I'm sure we have something here. So we can play queen b7, but then he can take, right? Then he can take. When he takes, a rook takes, bishop take. Uh, don't have anything, like anything. I don't have anything. Oh, da, 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 da. If I exchange queen, then our attack dies, which is not good for us. So भाई चार भी उतर गई मतलब सारी. Now only times is making sense. Okay, you don't see what she's saying, right? Sorry, she's talking some nonsense. You can see she keeps on talking some nonsense over here. That's what it does. Let's keep on going. This is kind of a puzzle, right? We have to solve it. We are losing some material. That's for sure. Bishop takes. Wait, do I have bishop takes? Wait, do I have bishop takes? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Thing is, I thought bishop takes, even if it takes my queen, rook e7 will be checkmate, but it is not a checkmate. Only if this bishop was defended, then it would be checkmate. Actually, we can sacrifice here. Still, we can win it. So we have to see which piece to sacrifice. That's we. That's what we have to analyze. Keep it to one piece. Yeah, keep it to one piece. Let's say I play queen c5, okay, and he takes, bishop takes. Then that's not good for us. Takes with the bishop. Queen h5. I think queen h5 could be our best possible try. Now I've found it because of uh, but it's still not good because queen h5 fights against bishop d6, then we take. But queen h to queen h5, he'll take bishop c4, and if he does that, uh, maybe still queen h5 is good. You know why? Because queen h5 will take his bishop, right? And he cannot take this rook because there is this. So we take his bishop, he'll take our bishop. That's what will happen, and then we will move somewhere. That's that's our best chance. Let's see what he does. See, it immediately takes it. That's what I don't like about this engine's programs. Hmm, should we take or move our bishop somewhere? Which one should be good? Taking or moving? Maybe taking. So this is also idiotic. Now, now it has given us chance to win back the pace we had lost. We can choose what to do. I think we should do win our piece back. That's what we should do, right? Or e5 takes. Still, I'm not sure about this. Maybe. See, he cannot take, right? He still cannot take. But also the thing is, this is very simple victory. We are 100% going to win in this position after queen c5 and we take. I want to like make a statement. He cannot take. We are checkmating him. So maybe we can play e5. This beach I had to take with the rook and not. I used to the whole speaking without moving my lips thing. Super good. Maybe also I can play uh, queen h6 and take this. I can do that as well. A rook here. Then we lose all of our threats. Let's make it. I don't want to make it simple. I don't want that. Mm-hmm. E5. You know what? Let's go e5. Let's fucking go e5. So we have two options now. One is queen h6 and the other one is taking. Taking will benefit us in longer run we can this will be there, this pawn will be there. Queen h6, he cannot play rook g7 now, he has to go, and now I can take. My threat is this, and now how will he defend me with this way? Then maybe we can come with the rook. We cannot because this pawn is still here. So maybe it is good for us to uh, take with the pawn only. And what does this knight want? Does it want to come here? देख लेंगे भाई को नाइट को देख लेंगे. See again an engine like move. No one plays such a move. I now do have 94. I also have queen takes h7. I like queen takes h7. Queen takes h7 he cannot take. He will have to come back, right? Queen takes h7 I go, he comes back. You know what else he has? Which he is not using? Is that he can take rook g2, queen takes, bishop f1 and something like this, which is very deadly. And yes, it is. This guy is not using it, but oh, but now let's wait. Let's play it slow. Now we can play rook e1, and he won't be able to sacrifice. Rook e1 also blocks his way to his king's way to e5. Yeah, rook e1 seems a good move. I immediately place that. This is very cool. It's a good move, but, guys, we have beaten the speech in a style. Queen c5. Queen fucking c5. And what do you have to say now? Now it says nothing. Look, we have silenced this girl. She was talking too much. We have silenced it, and maybe we have not. I mean, we have, but still he has queen takes e8, to which we will do rook c8. Fine. Tell your friends to challenge me or actually don't. I like to surprise my victims. Well, now I have to put a curse on you. And is this your curse? Is this your curse? Is this your curse? What do you have to say about this now? I knew you were going to try some cheap traps, but I'm not going to. Good for you, but we both know you are not escaping this game. Still, wow, still it's saying this. Off with her head. Keep it somewhere. Your walls are coming. Still, walls are coming down. Mm, mm, mm. Queen e7. Double attacking. Someone has to die. And she chose her king to die. I don't like knights. Let's take this knight. Fish too short. Oh my god. Oh, I have knight g1. Just trying to still try some cheap tricks, but she'll get shocked when I have knight g1. Oh, I made it. I also have knight e1, but knight g1. And let's make way for our king. You copy me. You copy me. You're dead inside and outside. Don't worry. Both way you're dead. But I want to make it more sufferable. That's why I'm taking too long. I make it sufferable for you. I let you take. Oh fuck. No, so yeah. She has two phones. I was like, oh fuck, it's a stalemate. It's not, but. And now, we're going to mate her with a beautiful knight. And here we go. Here we go, bitch. And you take this. Made it to the part where you scream in absolute terror. I didn't. I didn't. We have one brilliancy. One brilliance. One fucking brilliance. It gets actually it doesn't get a brilliancy to beat this girl. It's pretty easy, but still I did one. And this is the brilliancy, guys. We sacrificed the rook because this is a mate. What a brilliancy. This was best move. This was also correct. All the fucking good moves. Here we had to go. rook b6 to move his knight. Yeah, something, something. Well, I don't understand this move. Queen takes, then you take his knight, right? No, you don't. You go. Oh, you want to mate her. You don't even want to take his knight. Fine. Comes our brilliancy. And this was blunder. Yeah, I could have played it slow, but you know what were my intentions, and C also knows it. So, wait, I just didn't know that she was offering queen exchange. Actually, I didn't notice. And she'll tell, if we ask her, she'll tell that I was looking at another queen. That's why I didn't notice. I mean, just too bad at this. Yeah, I had to exchange. I had to first take. This was not good at all. And we found the fucking best move. Yes, guys. Yes, Queen H5. That was the best. I'm so proud of myself. And what King takes F6 is best and not Rook takes? Why? Why not Rook takes? Yeah, yeah, that is there. That is there. You have to play this, this, and you take, take. Yeah, got it. Gotcha. Why didn't play that? What happens to us? Wait. So guys, 1, 2, 3. My laptop's battery is going down, and I don't have any plugs. So see you. Ta-da. Bye bye. शायद कल मिलेंगे. Maybe we'll stream today, not tomorrow. Bye bye. See you. Or ये लो.